15 mind-blowing facts about Japan you won't believe exist. Travel documentary. Welcome to Japan, the land of bullet trains, delicious sushi, and cherry blossoms. But did you know that in Japan, geisha can actually be men, or that a watermelon can cost up to $1,000? And remember, shaving your head is a form of apology. Oh, and if you're on the bullet train, you can be slapped with a hefty fine for being even 20 seconds late. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the incredible things you'll learn about Japan. Stay tuned as we uncover 15 mind-blowing facts that will leave you wanting more. Trust me, you won't believe what happens next in this travel documentary. Number 15. Japan, the proud land of the rising sun. You may be shocked to know Japan has over 14,000 islands. 14,000 islands. But here's a surprising fact. Over 70% of its land area is covered in mountains. And if that's not enough to blow your mind, there are 200 active volcanoes scattered across the country. Imagine living in a place where around 1,500 earthquakes occur each year. It's no wonder that the Japanese people have built up an incredible resilience to the challenges of nature. Their perseverance, combined with their unwavering spirit, allows them to continue to thrive. Japan's landscapes are a nature lover's dream. Cherry blossoms in spring, lush green beaches in summer, red maple leaves in autumn, and snow-capped mountain peaks in winter. Japan's 4 distinct seasons make it a year-round tourist paradise. Don't forget, the Japanese language is a cultural masterpiece with 3 writing systems: kanji, hiragana, and katakana. This may be overwhelming to foreigners, but it demonstrates the sophistication and effort of the Japanese people in preserving and developing their national identity over the centuries. Home to anime, sushi, and the world's fastest bullet train, Japan has become a global symbol of creativity and resilience. Number 14. Japanese women must take their husband's last name after marriage. Did you know that in Japan, women often take their husband's surname after marriage? According to civil law, both husband and wife must have the same surname. Over 95% of Japanese women change their surname to their husband's. Why do they do this? It's all about blending in and showing respect to the new family. This tradition is deeply rooted in core Japanese values, especially the idea of family unity. This shared surname symbolizes a new beginning and a commitment to each other. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about beauty practices in Japan. Women often dye their hair black. It used to be a symbol of beauty, but was banned during the Meiji period. What do you think of this custom? Have you ever tried it? Speaking of traditions, let's explore some of the fascinating customs that make Japan one of the most unique places on Earth. What's the most surprising fact you've learned about Japan so far? Let's explore some of the wonders behind it. Number 13. Geisha can be men. Have you ever heard of male geisha? Yes, it's true. These special entertainers, called taikomochi, have been around since the 13th century. Their role was not only to entertain, but also to tell stories and perform complex acts for the aristocracy. Today, taikomochi still exists, although the tradition is not as prominent as it once was. It's amazing to think that today, taikomochi still plays an important role in preserving Japanese culture. On the contrary, female geisha, who are highly respected, are not allowed to marry. This custom has existed for a long time because it was believed that marriage could affect the devotion and artistry that geisha display. It's interesting to see how cultural customs have such a profound impact on people's lives. Are you willing to live by such strict traditions for the sake of art and culture? If you love a geisha, you should persevere until she leaves the profession so you can marry her and live a normal life. Number 12. Women give gifts on Valentine's Day. Do you think Valentine's Day is a time for men to give gifts to women? In Japan, it's the opposite. In fact, women are the ones giving gifts, and not just to their lovers. In addition to sweet gifts for their boyfriends or husbands, Japanese women also follow a tradition called giri choko, which means obligation chocolate. These are given to male colleagues and even to their bosses. What's special is that these chocolates are often expensive, branded, and sometimes even limited edition, as if they were choosing a birthday present for someone they truly care about. Why go to such lengths? Because in Japanese office culture, maintaining harmony and respect is extremely important. A beautiful box of chocolates can go a long way in keeping relationships at work smooth and positive. But don't think that women give without receiving anything in return. On White Day, which falls on March 14th, exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day, men are expected to return the favor. And it's not just a simple chocolate bar. The return gift must be worth 3 times the value of the gift they received. This is seen as fair etiquette, and it's an essential part of the gift-giving culture in Japan. This whole story makes me wonder, do sentimental gifts sometimes carry layers of meaning, or even social pressure? What do you think if you were a Japanese woman? Would you feel happy giving gifts to the entire office? And if you were a man, would you be willing to return the favor threefold? Number 11. Average life expectancy is 4 years higher than Americans. Can you believe it? Japan has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. According to the World Health Organization, the average life expectancy in Japan is 84.5 years, which is 4 years longer than in the United States. But that's not all. Over 30% of Japan's population is over 65 years old. What's even more impressive is that Japan is home to over 90,000 people who are over 100 years old. This incredible longevity is truly inspiring. And speaking of long life, have you heard about Kane Tanaka? She lived to be 119 years old, one of the many examples of Japan's remarkable ability to nurture long, healthy lives. So, what do you think the secret to living a long life is? Drop a comment with your thoughts, and feel free to share your own tips for living a healthy, long life. Number 10. Shaving your head is a way to apologize. In Japan, one of the unique ways to express deep remorse is to shave your head. It's a powerful gesture, expressing serious remorse. Did you think only monks shave their heads? No. In Japan, this is a way to express deep remorse in serious situations. There are more than 20 different ways to express an apology in Japan, depending on the situation and severity. One of the special gestures is a 45-degree bow, which signifies absolute respect. In a modern society where politeness and respect are highly valued, Japan continues to lead the way in sophistication, in communication, and behavior. Apologies here are not just words. They are profound actions expressed through grand gestures. This emphasizes how Japanese society values actions over words when expressing remorse. Do you think such profound actions are necessary to show true remorse? What do you think about apologizing with actions instead of words? Don't take your eyes off. Coming up next in travel documentary, things are about to get a lot hotter and much more exciting. Number 9. Japan is the safest country in the world. With its rich culture and cutting-edge technology, Japan attracts visitors not only with its beauty, but also with a surprising fact: it is the safest country in the world. Why is that? With extremely low crime rates, it is no surprise that cities like Kagoshima are known for their peaceful and friendly atmosphere. The culture of respect in Japan plays an important role, as people always keep a polite distance in public to avoid conflicts. In fact, Tokyo was ranked the safest city in the world in 2015 and 2018. This is not only due to the low crime rate, but also due to its high-quality infrastructure, living environment, and good healthcare system. The combination of these factors makes Japan a prime example of how a country can provide a safe, comfortable, and developed environment for its citizens and visitors. A city where you can feel completely safe. Number 8. Anime makes up a large portion of global animation. I still remember the first time I watched Spirited Away when I was in high school. At that time, I didn't understand the whole story, but the feeling of being overwhelmed by that magical and profound world is still intact to this day. Then came a series of late nights, watching Naruto, One Piece, and growing up with stories like Attack on Titan. If you are a movie lover, you cannot ignore anime, the famous Japanese animation. With a value of billions of dollars, it is home to famous works leading the industry. Interestingly, in the United States and Europe, anime has become an important part of the entertainment industry. Series like Dragon Ball Z, Pokémon, and Doraemon have become legendary, occupying television for decades. Thanks to its strong appeal, anime has also opened up a large market for advertising on YouTube and many other platforms. Personally, I am still fascinated by Attack on Titan because each episode is a psychological punch. What about you? Stay tuned to continue this amazing journey. Number 7. The job of pushing people onto the subway. Have you ever heard of the Oshiya profession in Japan? This is a unique job where workers will push others onto the subway during rush hour. It may sound strange, but this is an indispensable part of the Japanese transportation system that helps the Japanese transportation system operate smoothly every day. During rush hours, when passengers are crowded at the station, Oshiya will make sure everyone gets on the train quickly and orderly so that the train can roll on time. This seemingly simple job actually requires physical strength, skills, and psychological stability. Those who do this job must maintain absolute calmness in the midst of a sea of stressed and hurried people. What does this show? A level of respect for discipline, punctuality, and order in the Japanese urban transportation culture, a value that the world admires. I still remember the first time I arrived in Tokyo, standing in the middle of the bustling crowd at Shinjuku Station. I was almost overwhelmed until an Oshiya gently took my shoulder, signaled me to move forward, and in just a few seconds, I was in the train, on time for my train, on time for my appointment. A small push, but it made me deeply understand what dedication and order were. Number 6. Japan is the leading country in robotics. Can robots replace humans in caring for the elderly and sick? Japan is proving that it can. In fact, Japan owns more than 50% of the world's industrial robots. These robots are not only used in manufacturing, but are also making a huge impact in other industries such as healthcare, where they help care for the elderly and improve patient health. What may surprise you? Some of Japan's most prominent robots include Q, Asimo, and Aibo. Asimo, for example, is famous for being a humanoid robot that can walk, run, and even dance. It's no surprise that Japan's robotic innovations are paving the way for the future. Additionally, Japan is a giant in the automotive industry, ranking 6th in the world's top 15 automakers, with famous brands such as Toyota, Honda, and Nissan. Surprisingly, Japan also boasts the world's third largest economy, behind only the United States and China. This achievement not only demonstrates its industrial might, but also shows a country that is always at the forefront of modern technology and manufacturing. Number 5. Unique festivals attract millions of visitors. What impressed me the most was witnessing 2 million people gathering just to see the flowers bloom. Sounds weird, right? But that's exactly what happens every year during the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan. It's not just about the flowers, it's a celebration of life, nature, and the arrival of spring, where everyone from locals to tourists come together to experience a magical moment. Another unique festival, Obon Festival, held in August, is a time for Japanese people to pay respect to their ancestors. Bon Odori dances and shimmering lanterns create a solemn yet warm atmosphere, connecting families across generations. And then there's the bizarre festival that few people expect, Crying Baby Sumo, where the crying is not due to pain, but to pray for health and ward off evil spirits. Would you dare to step into that ring and listen to the cries of hundreds of babies? Does all of this make you curious? Join me in exploring these special festivals to understand why Japanese culture always retains its magical power, making people want to live, remember, and connect more than ever. Which festival would you choose to attend if you had the chance? Your answer will open up an unforgettable cultural experience journey. Number 4. Japan has no official capital. Do you know why Tokyo is considered the heart of Japan, even though it is not officially the capital? Although Tokyo is commonly known as the capital, it has not been the legal capital since 1986. However, Tokyo remains the political, economic, and cultural center of the country. One factor that makes it so attractive is that Tokyo ranks in the top 3 cities in the world with the highest number of millionaires. Although it does not hold the official title of capital, Tokyo is still the heart of Japan in terms of influence and prestige. In terms of tourism, Tokyo is still an attractive destination, with famous landmarks such as Shibuya, renowned sushi restaurants, and luxury shopping districts. Tokyo is truly a perfect combination of traditional culture and modern luxury. Would you be surprised to know that Tokyo is not the official capital of Japan? Although property values in Tokyo have declined in recent years, the city remains a top destination for tourists from all over. Crazy to think that Tokyo isn't the official capital, right? Comment, "I'm interested," and let's dig deeper into why this city is so influential. Don't go anywhere, you won't want to miss the next part. Number 3. Japan is the world's top tourist paradise. Japan, you think you know this country well? Think again, because Japan isn't just about sushi and cherry blossoms. It's an emotional journey that could honestly bring you to tears for its beauty, its flavor, and how incredibly unique it is. Let's start with the nation's beloved icon, Mount Fuji. This mountain stands at 3,776 meters tall and looks just like a snow-covered cake. It's so stunning, you might forget how cold it is while staring at it. Elegant, majestic, and sacred. It's a must-see on any trip to Japan. Next stop, Tokyo. Don't miss Sensoji Temple. a place where tradition, spirituality, and even a bit of Instagram magic all come together. After that, unwind in an onsen, a natural hot spring nestled in the mountains. Here, you don't just relax your body, you cleanse your soul. From the Tokyo sky tree, the entire city lights up beneath you like a glowing circuit board. Craving something more thrilling? Head to Owakudani Valley, where the ground literally boils, steam fills the air, and yes, they have black eggs that are said to extend your life. It sounds a little creepy, but it's totally worth trying. And finally, there's a mysterious island. Only 200 men are allowed to visit it each year. But here's the twist. They must bathe naked in the ocean as a form of purification before setting foot on the island. Curious to know the name of this island and why the rule exists? Just comment number 6, and I'll reveal the secret. So, if you were going to Japan, what would you do first? Mount Fuji, a steamy onsen, or the Forbidden Island? Number 2. Japanese cuisine. Surrounded by the sea and with a temperate climate, Japanese cuisine is rich and varied. Japanese cuisine is truly a work of art, diverse, refined, and full of surprises. What makes it stand out? From the delicate fusion of sushi, the elegant tea ceremony, to the crispy skin of tempura and the rich bite of takoyaki, Japan offers an unforgettable culinary journey. What's more impressive? Speaking of fruit, did you know that a single golden melon can cost up to $3,140? That's right. Japan's luxury fruit market is a world unto itself. But what's more, there's the incredible ice cream. Instead of fruit or chocolate, you can find flavors like ramen, beer, or horse meat, all of which are available on the streets of Tokyo and Osaka. This is truly a unique, creative, and exciting culinary experience for those who love to explore. So what do you think? Would you dare to try raw horse meat, or do you prefer the simplicity of sushi? Comment below and let me know which unique Japanese dish you would like to try. Number 1. Cost of living in Japan. Living in Japan may be a dream for many, but what is the cost of living really like? If you want to live in Tokyo, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost between $1,000 and $1,500, while in the suburbs, it will be around $600 cheaper. In addition, monthly utilities cost around $100 to $150, and if you use the internet, it will cost you around $40 a month. As for food, each meal will cost between $7 and $25, depending on where you eat. What impressed me the most was, when it comes to grocery shopping, monthly expenses range from $300 to $400. Public transportation will cost around $70 to $150 a month. And if you want to exercise, gym memberships will range from $50 to $80 a month. The total monthly living expenses for one person in Tokyo are around $2,000 to $2,500. Would you choose to live in Japan? It's pretty simple, right? Who knew a country could be both a dream and a challenge at the same time? Japan is that paradox, a mesmerizing blend of ancient tradition and cutting-edge technology, full of beautiful contrasts and surprises. You've witnessed the speed of the bullet train, felt the beauty of the cherry blossoms, and maybe glimpsed something deeper. A culture that not only captivates you, but transforms you. From bustling cities to peaceful temples, from sushi to sumo, every moment here is alive. So, would you like to visit? Live here? Love the culture? Whatever your answer, we hope this journey has sparked something inside of you. Leave a comment hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world, right here on ACT Travel Documentary.